owned it.
I don't know. Who owned the Twin Towers?
Yeah, there's a conspiracy about him. Like a couple days before.
He like sold all of his stocks or something. Something crazy like that.
Yeah, something crazy.
It's crazy, man. Like, we're just little people in this big world, and there are just a
and
few
they say a
elites
plane
that run
hit the
it.
Pentagon, but I believe it was a missile.
Based on what?
The videos.
Oh, okay. I didn't know there were any videos. I ain't watched them. It's kind of hard to.
It's the Pentagon. But, I mean, they're not going to let us see that. But, like, why wouldn't they?
Well, the one video I've seen was on 9/11. I'll never forget, because I was coming home from school and they had like dismissed us all early, and we're like, oh, we're getting out of school early, awesome. And then I get home, my parents are just sitting there and like,
yeah,
freaking devastated watching the TV, and I just see this plane just crashing this building. It's freaking nuts, man.
It's awful. Sad day.
It is. It's crazy to think. How do you think the world would be different if 9/11 didn't happen?
Well, I just feel like it was building up to that. Because then back in like early 90s, there was a bomb in the parking garage that went off.
I mean, there were a lot of bombs went off in the 90s, man.
No, I'm talking about the World Trade Center.
Oh, I don't know. I'd never heard that.
It was like they were just kept pushing.
They were just trying to get rid of the World Trade Center for whatever reason.
I don't know why.
It's weird.
I guess stock.
It is interesting. I saw the new one when I went to New York last year, and it's a sight, man. Seeing those skyscrapers, specifically in NYC, it's wild.
I've never been up north.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise.
Well, you know I'm from there, so don't care if you're a Democrat,
more power to you,
or
brother.
Republican. But
no, the Freedom Tower, man. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Freedom, for real.
Yep. Cool city, just in general. But
the city that never sleeps. Or is that?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've been to both of them, and I don't like staying out at night at either place. So I've been out both places, and I don't think either one of them sleeps, honestly. I did Vegas last year, and I did New York last year.
Sin City.
Vegas was wild. You know that story.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Stuff was crazy.
Hell yeah.
And I wasn't even trying to party, and still had me up at freaking 3 a.m. freaking nightclub and stuff.
That's what's up.
Them youngsters, man. But anyways. Alright, so mankind is its own demise. Explain that. Explain that revelation to me.
Yeah, I jotted that down yesterday.
You're not wrong.
I just feel like with the AI,
Yeah.
like we're gonna lead to our own demise.
I agree. If you think about it, man, that's partially...
And like if you look at ancient civilizations, what do you believe America is? I believe America's like Rome, and Rome failed. So
What do you think will be the downfall of the U.S. though, compared to Rome?
yeah, I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna say it: a melting pot.
Melting pot?
Yeah. Like at the end of the day, you're not gonna have any more Americans
How so?
because we're just a refugee country, is what it seems like now.
Ah, okay. You really think Americans would let that happen to America? Or do you think it's already happening right now?
I think it's already happening. Fucking go move on a mountain and link up with the Mennonites. You know what I mean?
You're a trip, man. I do agree that mankind is, like, they are responsible for their own demise, and you've seen it across, history before. Like with the plague and things of that nature. Heck, even with COVID. Like, humans did that to themselves in one way, shape, or form. Whether it was...
all the nukes,
Yeah, that too.
What was that? Not even the ones dropped on Japan. Like, that was, pretty bad for Japan. But, it stopped the war.
Yeah.
But also the testing.
Oh, yeah. And how that's affected ecosystems and, the planet in general. People just don't care about
one,
the planet.
Like, out in the Pacific?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like, who cares about the fish and whales? Eventually, we're going to run out of all this stuff. And yet, people are still pushing to have more babies and all of this stuff. And I'm like, dude, our planet can barely withstand what we're doing to it already.
Yeah, there was something I watched and heard was like 140 generations. If you go back to like the time 0 AD,
Yeah.
it only goes back like 140 generations.
For 2,000 years?
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's wild, man. It's I mean, that is a lot if you think about it, though, but it's also so little. It's just everything is just I don't know.
Let me see that. Let me see them notes, man. Stole my notes.
Heck, you told me to do it.